G'day guys, my name is Rowan. I've been playing woodwind instruments. Ow! I just hit myself in the head with a flute. Anyway, so yeah, I've been playing woodwind instruments for about 13 years now, and I'm just basically showing you this video so that you can see, yeah, what I do in my practice, routines and stuff like that. So I really hate videos that have massive long introductions, so let's get into it. So firstly, let's start with some scales. If you guys want to play along too, yeah, I'll be calling out all the different stuff, and we'll get through it. Okay, so first thing that we want to do is we want to do a G major scale, and so plain boring G major scale. But what we're going to do is we're going to accent the first and the third of the bar. So da 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 da. Ready? 3 and. Okay, so that's a G major scale. Cool. What I also do with that is I like doing the arpeggios. So let's do some arpeggios with that. Cool. G major. So next one we're going to do B major. And now we're going to go into an E flat minor. So we'll do a natural minor. Sorry, no, we won't. We'll do a harmonic minor. Okay. Whoops. My scales are horrible. I could use this video to practice myself, I think. Cool. Okay, so next scale, easy scale, A minor. Cool. Now, I'm not very good at it. I'm still practicing and everything. But I'll show you anyway. So we've got something called the cycle of dominance. So you know how we've got our dominant seventh scale when we're playing predominantly blues music. You've got so yeah, that's basically just what we do. That's our dominant seventh scale. Good fun. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start with a G. We're going to go G, B, D, F, G, F, D, B, and then we'll go a semitone up, and we'll find ourselves at C. So that's going round the circle of fifths, or circle of fourths, depending on which way you're going. So, yeah, okay, ready? So we'll go. Yep, so we'll start with the G, and then we'll end up to the C, and then we'll keep going on the C. Ready? 3, and. finds us back at the G. So we basically went around the whole scale of the circle of dominance. That takes a while, you know, learning it. You know, I'm not very good at it myself. You know, but once you get good at it, you know, you can go. Anyway, all that stuff. Circle of dominance. Also, variations of that, you can also do your major seventh or your minor seventh scales. So once again, we'll start from a G. You know, major seventh and then minor seventh. So that's a bit different because we're going, you know, upper tone instead of a semitone. So what you could do instead, and I've never tried this before, but you know, you could do it just because you wanted to. You know, and that was a major, but anyway, yeah. So you can do that kind of stuff. Also, what you want to do, I always start off my practice, usually with this, but yeah, you can do what you want, but you know, chromatic scales are amazing. So I love my chromatic scales. So I'll always practice my chromatic scales first. You know, as soon as I get my instrument off, you know, I'm warming up. And once I've done that. Then you can get really fast. That was so bad. But yeah, chromatic scales. Lastly, what we're going to do is variations of our scales. So we've got thirds and fourths. So scales and thirds is da 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 da. So we'll start on our trusty G major. Ready? That's our D. Yeah, and then fourths. So fourths is the same thing, except you're doing it in fourths. So instead of you're going. Let's try that again. Sounds a bit weird, but yeah. Yeah, so that's basically one of the best practice schedule, you know, routines that you can go through. As well as that, I always put in. You can actually find some really good music at flutetunes.com, and it will basically show you, you know, pretty much heaps of flute music that you can just practice to and play with. I've found some really good study pieces by Ernest Kohler. So this is the Op 33 number 1, so it's study number 1 from Progress in Flute Playing. This is basically just, a really great, even warm-up piece that you can play. I love sight reading and stuff, so, I'll always try and grab, one of these studies and just sight read it and, see how far I get. But yeah, so I'll play that for you. I would love to grab a metronome, but I don't think I know where it is. So how about we don't worry about metronome for now. Okay. So, let's go. Ready? 1 and 2 and... So that's one of the study pieces that I've been practicing. The last thing that will really, work your chops up. This piece is a piece called From the Tale of Tsar Sultan. So you probably would have never heard what that is, but you know what the music is. So, okay. So that one's called Flight of the Bumblebee, so you will know what that is, because you're awesome. Also, last thing that I just want to teach you guys is what you'll actually notice is the more that you play your instrument, you'll realize that, I'm a right-hander, so this hand is actually a lot faster than this hand. So, to combat that, what we have to do is we actually need to train this hand a lot more than we train this hand. See, my fingers just, I know what I want to do in my mind, and, my right hand has no problem doing that, but my left hand, it's just, it's slow, it's really slow. And so what, you probably wouldn't have even recognized that as a musician. So what I've actually found is, because I do drums as well, and what they actually teach you in drums is, practice with this hand more than this hand. because when you learn how to use this hand really well, you know, you can already do it with this hand totally fine, because it's, you know, it's really easy. So yeah, so just what you want to, it's basically the same with every instrument, and as soon as you figure this out with, you know, with this hand, and you get this hand up to speed, then it's transferable on every instrument that you play. So, you know, for drums, what they teach you to do is right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, 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 left. So, you know, for flute, can't do that. So, what we're going to do, okay, that was with my right hand. Now we want to do left hand. What are we going to do? Okay, so yeah, so that's what we're going to do with our left hand. You know, as well as that, yeah, just practice as much as you can with your left hand. Like, it sounds strange, and if you're a left-hander, practice with your right hand. You know, it's really hard to do on, you know, single instruments like this or whatever, but get yourself some drumsticks or something and just practice for whatever amount of time. Or, you know, if you've got a piano, just practice with your left hand going. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 1. Yeah. See, I can't do that on my left hand because my left hand's too slow. So yeah. So I think that's pretty much covered everything that we want to cover. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. We haven't actually touched on, you know, tone quality and stuff like that with the flute. So what we're going to do instead is, yeah, I'll probably just make a separate video for that, so that you can watch that and everything. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Yeah, if you've got any questions, let me know. You know, this isn't actually my main instrument. I was just basically showing you what my practice routine is for this instrument. My main instrument is the saxophone. I also play piano as well and stuff like that. So, you know, I've been playing sax for about, you know, 11, 13 years. No. Yeah, I've been playing woodwind for about 13 years, sax for about 11 years. So, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, we'll be back for next videos and stuff like that. I always do cover videos and everything like that, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So yeah, we'll keep in touch. Alright, see you guys.